Hey, so for those of you on my newsletter list, you'll know that actually last week, the end of last week, wasn't so great for us. We'll be having a few, family personal things going on. And it's not just what it does to you in the first few days. You almost kind of think that you can manage in the first few days. And so actually I want to come on today and just talk about overwhelm. And so my father-in-law currently at the moment is in ICU, and it wasn't foreseen. Nobody kind of knew what was happening or what was going on, and it's been a week and still nothing. And then you kind of have to ask yourself, you're okay for the first few days, and you just bumble on through. And we all do this. We just bumble on through, don't we? We think that we can kind of manage it. We do. And I thought I was managing fine. And it's not so much that I'm not doing as much as my husband that's at the hospital every single day. I'm taking the view of being at home with the children and sorting all of that side out whilst trying to run my business and look after everybody on my classes and look after my clients. And you just tell yourself, it's fine, it's a few days. We're going to get over it. It's a few days. And God's honest truth, last night I was trying to cook dinner. I had an appointment which I'd booked, which I kind of knew was coming up. And I felt so overwhelmed. I felt like I did when I was employed. And I hadn't felt like that. It very rarely happens to me where I get to that point. So I just cancelled the appointment. I apologized, and I just took 2 minutes to myself, and I just had to calm down and then realize I can only do what I can do. And we tell ourselves, you can only do what you can do. But actually, it really was the fact that I could only do what I could do. I had one pair of hands. I had 3 children here to look after. I could only do what I could do, and I had to feed myself. And I was in the middle of cooking my dinner, and I just said no. I turned the phone off. I put everything else away. I talked to my children. I cooked my dinner. I sat down. I ate my dinner, and I calmed down. Instead of trying to multitask and rebook appointments and sort this out and do this and ask that person how they're doing I just said no. And the flip was that I had to look after myself first. Now, in previous years, it wouldn't have been that I had to look after myself first. And the reason that I kept having overwhelm and problems with overwhelm and not able to come out of it is because I believed that I couldn't be okay first if everybody else around me wasn't okay. And I've realized over the last few years, and I've become really quite good at it now, identifying when there's a problem and then noting that actually until I am okay, nothing else is going to be okay. So I got on with what I had to do. I just stopped all the distractions around me, closed off my head, had my dinner, sat down, had a lovely chat with my children, took them to karate, come back, put the little one in bed, and then I sat down and did a couple of hours worth of work. But by the time I'd come home and done all of that, I felt so much better because I had eaten, I'd sorted myself out, and my children were happy. And that is what I needed to do. Okay, so overwhelm happens, even when you have everything under control. Okay, but please look after yourself first, please, because that is by far the quickest way out of it. Sort yourself out first, put yourself back on your own 2 feet. Feed yourself, give yourself a drink, make sure you go wash your face, go take 5 minutes to do whatever you need to do, but look after yourself first and put yourself back on 2 level feet, and then you can move on and help everybody else. Because I was no good to anybody whilst I was in the middle of feeling like my head was going to explode. And then I didn't feel so bad, But then, everything has a way of kind of trying to help us out here. So I was like, oh my God, right. So I've still got so much to do this morning. Maybe I should cancel my appointments. No, I didn't. Because I thought, no, if I'm meant to do it, then I'm meant to do it. So whilst I was on one appointment, the other appointment cancelled. And I'm like, wow, I now have time to go live with you guys at this time. I'm not in an appointment. So I actually do have that separate half an hour now where I can kind of go in and I can do something and kind of pull myself a little bit more level. But it's because I managed to remain calm about the whole thing. Okay, I didn't panic. I didn't stress. I didn't go into overdrive mode of trying to organize everything else quickly. I just went, no, okay, I will then deal with the next step as it comes up. So go look after yourself, guys, okay? And me, I'll take tomorrow as it comes, and I'll take Sunday as it comes, and I will continue to look after me. You know, I'm now very aware of where I am and what I need to do. So thank you. Right. So, and on top of all of that, I want to share with you what else has kind of been giving me a little bit of stress this week. Okay, are you ready? On the business side of things, I start again the Biz Clarity Challenge again next week, and I'm so looking forward to this because actually every time I've run it, I've always had a couple of people come to me that have had a clear pathway forward, and they've been able to you know, kind of see how they're going to kind of move their business. And it's every time I do it, it's so rewarding. So it is the summer of free now. That's it. I've got lots of free stuff coming up over the next few weeks. Okay. And I want to share it with you. So the Biz Clarity Challenge starts on Tuesday. So let me just share this with you. So this is my Biz Clarity Challenge. And actually you can go here to this link here and sign up. Actually, you don't really sign up as opposed to like let me in, and then you get taken through to the Thinkific training modules, where you can kind of then go and put this into your kind of basket there and have it for free. And there'll be a new video every day that will go out live, okay? And there's going to be a workbook to go with it. I think the workbook is about 17 or 18 pages. It is really comprehensive. But go and get yourself registered. It's completely free to do, okay? And you have a clear plan at the end of it. I really can't stress that enough. It is a great program to do. And this will be the 4th time that I've run it. Honestly, it's so, so good, okay? You're going to really enjoy doing it. Now, if you've already done it, go do it again, because life changes every 3 to 6 months. Life changes, okay? I'm constantly always reevaluating what I'm doing. So go and get yourself signed up now. There's a nice little welcome video in there ready for you. Also, you can go and add everything to your calendar, and then it can kind of link you up with the StreamYard events that are going to go live across all the socials. So you can have it either way. So that's coming up, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening. Also, I've got something for the 18th as well. I've got a webinar coming up on the 18th, which I'm going to share all the details with you as well. It's just literally now, the next few weeks, I'm going to be giving away so much free stuff. You know, my aim over the last few months has been really quite heavily in terms of the paid masterclasses and creating them. So that's what I've been up to over that. But my aim is still to help as many small business owners as possible to be able to, you know, set up and run their businesses as easily as possible and as cheap as possible, and, you know, to make it so everybody's kind of got what they need. So I want that for everybody. I want everybody to have, you know, the opportunity to really to have something which is good quality. I wouldn't dream of giving anybody actually, you know, something that wasn't good value. So, oh, Mariella, thanks. Oh, look, so Mariella, well, that looks fab. Thank you, Mariella. Go sign up. You know, go and grab it. You know, it'll be there. It'll be free every day. And if you've got the sign up link, actually, then you'll have access to the workbooks and all of the replays. They're all going to be there as well. So, thank you. So yeah, go sign up for that. It's completely free. It starts next Tuesday. Live videos out every day to kind of help you to move your own needle. Okay, so the Biz Clarity Challenge is coming. Great. So lots of great stuff coming up. Sorry that we kind of started on a downer, but I'm not the only person that suffers with overwhelm. But it's understanding that when it does come creeping in, how to kind of deal with it and what you need to be doing. So we're good. We are good. We're going to move on now. Okay, we've got lots of summer coming in. We've got the sun shining. Okay, the heat is jumping up, and that's it. Let's go and enjoy this and ride it out together. So thanks, guys, for being here, for listening, for joining me, and I will see you all next Friday. Okay, bye.